at some stage you need generalists within a business. So, you're a generalist as a entrepreneur because you're overseeing, sales and marketing, brand, you're overseeing, manufacturing, procurement, supply chain. And so you're a generalist, and you're good at being a generalist because you're so committed to what you're doing. And again, being good at anything is just spending enough time doing it, right? And as you begin to go through that sort of startup to scale up phase, it's beneficial having more generalists around you, because you want them to be able to cover multiple functions and multiple facets of the business. And so you initially build a team of generalists around you as a generalist. And so you begin to move from that startup into scale up phase. But then when you go to that next level of business where you begin to really grow and you need to go from a team of, 5, 8, 10 to, 20, 25, 30, you actually realize that you then need specialists in every single area. And actually the role of the, CEO, founder, leadership team is to make sure that that happens. And within that, there's a lot of difficult conversations because, sometimes it's easier being a generalist because you're involved in everything. You get lots of, gratification because you get, you're involved in all of the wins, and you don't maybe want to just focus on a single area, but that's what the business needs. And so, so I'd say a long answer to your question, like the biggest thing that I realized going from startup to scale up was that firstly, all business is always about people. Like that's always the case. Like, business is only as good as the people who are behind that business. But actually you need to make that transition of having the right people in the right seat in every seat of your organization. And ideally you want to get people who are in their unique ability at all times, and that unique ability might be sales, it might be talking to customers, but actually it might not necessarily then being the account management of the sales channel that you've won. So actually you need to make sure that that person is fully focused on what they're amazing at doing that. And if you can build that, and it's tough, it's the work, it's non-stop, and there's always transition and always change. But if you can really focus on that, I'd probably say that is the single biggest lever that you can pull as a entrepreneur moving from a startup to a scale up to accelerate your growth.